This is a perfect shirt for what I want to talk about today. So you see, it says, yesterday, that's crossed off. You can't go back and do work that you didn't do. Now, you got to fucking bring it right now to get the best return on your investment of time. And you can't really have the mindset that you're going to put it off till tomorrow. That is not the mindset of a champion. It's not the mindset of a winner. Why put something off till tomorrow? Tomorrow's not guaranteed. You have an opportunity right now to do it, so just fucking bring it. So, this kind of is a good segue to what I want to talk about because somebody asked me recently, would there be any benefit to taking one demanding workout and dividing it into 3 or 4 or 2 or whatever non-demanding workouts? Would there be any benefit to that from a muscle building perspective if the total volume over the course of the week remained the same? And the answer is absolutely not. So there is benefits to high frequency training, but one of the things you don't want to do is reduce the demand placed on the body to accomplish this, to achieve this. So I'll take you through something I wrote out real quick. So it says, can the same or better results be achieved by dividing the total scheduled workload for a specific muscle across multiple weekly workouts? If not, why? So here's why. You ready for this one? The reason is because a minimal stimulus or certain threshold must be reached to trigger growth. If you do not reach this threshold in your workout, then you're not going to trigger growth. You can't just do, 3 shitty non-demanding workouts that do not reach this point, that do not reach the minimal threshold, and expect a growth response at all. Adaptation is stimulated acutely. A workout is its own separate event. It's not about how much you've done over the course of the week. You can't just walk into the results bank at the end of the week and redeem all the efforts that you put in and say, all right, I'm here for my results, now let's give it to me, right? It doesn't work like that. You got to impose enough of a demand acutely, because if you don't, the body is not forced to adapt. Therefore, unless those sessions remained within the acute period, the next workout's not additive. If too much time passes, the residual effect is lost. Therefore, increased frequency should not come at the expense of reducing the demand. Therefore, the lesson here, don't try to break down the minimal volume needed to promote growth. Rather, identify your minimal threshold and repeat that as often as possible. So, for those people that think that, at the end of the week, it's the same amount of work anyway, so I'm going to get the same amount of results, you're a fucking idiot. And the results bank, if there was one, would tell you to go fuck yourself, because it does not work like that. You cannot take one demanding workout, one workout that imposes a demand that your body is going to be forced to adapt to, and divide it into multiple efforts that do not impose a demand. You got to hit the minimal threshold necessary. And if you do that multiple times, then yes, each workout can be additive. You can promote further growth as long as you don't overwork your body's capacity to recover. But if there ever was a formula for results, it would be this: impose a demand, recover from the demand, repeat. Impose, recover, repeat. Impose, recover, repeat. And if you beat that into your fucking head, it'll put you in the right mindset to maximize your return on investment of time and effort. A lot of people just want to, take the easy way out. Let's say, all right, we got this one workout. This is a very challenging workout. This is going to promote the result we want, but it's really, really challenging, and I'd rather not challenge myself this much. So I'm going to do a little bit of this workout today. I'm going to do a little bit of this workout in a couple days from now, and I'll do a little bit more by the end of the week. And then we'll go into the results bank and we'll say, all right, here's my efforts for this week. Can you please give me a return on my investment of time and effort? Nope. You can go fuck yourself, man, because you're a fucking idiot. And it doesn't work like that. You got to impose enough of a demand every single time you step into the gym if you want to build muscle. If you want to get stronger, then yeah, there are significant benefits to not imposing the greatest demand and just getting in there and practicing the lifts that you want to get better at. But as it relates to building muscle, you must impose a demand. People ask me the same questions all the time. I'll say, do you even watch the fucking videos? Do you even listen to what I have to say? What's the most important thing that I always say? Impose a demand. Put in your effort. Just fucking bring it. And if you do that, if you impose the minimal demand necessary every single time, you can do whatever the fuck you want to get there. You could even impose a greater demand. You can impose a maximal demand. As long as you don't overwork your body's capacity to recover, you can do whatever the fuck you want to get results. This is why you'll see so many different bodybuilders with so many different routines. They do so many different exercises, and they all have tremendous fucking results. And it doesn't have to do with the drugs. The drugs is obviously a part of it, and genetics is a part of it, but they're all doing different things in the gym and getting significant results. Why is that? Because the body builds muscle to protect itself, from the demand that's been imposed on it. So all those motherfuckers, when you look at them, what you should see is an individual that has the mindset necessary to do the work necessary to impose a demand. And the bigger someone is, the thought you should have to yourself is that, man, that motherfucker imposes a demand on their fucking body all the fucking time. And then they provide it with what they need to recover from the demand because they understand the formula. Impose, recover, repeat. Impose, recover, repeat. I can only say that so many times. Beat it into your fucking head and you'll have the mindset necessary to be as successful as you want in your muscle building efforts. So don't try to make up for work that you didn't do yesterday. Do the fucking work now. Don't put it off to tomorrow and you will put yourself in a better position to be successful. If you like this information, feel free to share. Click the fucking button at the bottom, subscribe to the channel, and I'll leave you with this. The Rock said it best when he said, just bring it.